still is like one of my really top favorite characters. If I have to, you know, of this game at least, if I have to list the top characters, let's see here. Kane, Cecil, Rydia, or actually, I think Golbez would be first. Golbez, Kane, Cecil, Rydia, or not Cecil, Cecil. And I know this is. I could go over the dialogue, but it's really generic. Oh, they're coming! We have to hold them off. Okay, thanks for, you know, telling me that. I couldn't tell. So, I'm sorry I'm not going over every line of dialogue, but on the other hand, I've noticed that a lot of LPers do that, and it's kind of annoying. It's not like you can't read or anything, you know? It would be really awesome, though, for someone who's, like, trying to learn German, or, like, Spanish or something, to watch a German or Spanish LP, because there is a lot of German LPs out there. But that would only work if the character was only speaking the lyrics, like the dialogue. If he was saying anything else, then it wouldn't make sense. You know, it just wouldn't be as useful. Honestly, I don't like Yang, but at the same time I do. The reason why I really don't like Yang is that Yang is never really there for most of the game. I mean, he is, but he isn't. You know? I mean, because after this, he's really not used in the game that much. There is 1 or 2 points, but for the most part, Yang's kind of minor. I mean, really minor, you know? And it's even worse in the sequel. I mean, in the sequel, it focuses more on her daughter than it does on him entirely. Which, you know, understandable, but still, I mean, they do the same thing with Theodore, Cecil's son. And I'm saying Cecil there, not Cecil. Cecil never has offspring, Cecil does. Lol. Dark Knight does not have offspring. The Dark Knight doesn't have sex with the White Mage. Yes, sorry, spoiler alert, Rosa and Cecil get married. Big freaking deal. They were dating at the beginning of the game, it was kind of obvious. Now, I always was kind of curious about this one. Okay, so, we leave with 2 soldiers, and yet one of them comes into the room with us. The other one is a freaking monster in disguise. How did we not notice this? And if we did notice it, then how the hell did we not, you know... Did we get lost in the confusion? I mean, it wasn't much of a space difference, was there? It was like 1 or 2 steps walking through a door. It doesn't make sense. At least I don't think it does. So you really don't have to worry about, like, all of this. It's all, once again, it's a big aim at button mashing fest. Kill the Leshy first, though, because the Leshy is the newest monster, and I'm not entirely sure, but I'm thinking it can actually do something to you, like blind or paralysis. Maybe it's like a recolored sprite that can do that, but I'm pretty sure they can cast something nasty. And, well, the Sahagin isn't... It's useless. There's no point. You could kill the Sahagin first, but I really don't want to risk it. So we decide to withdraw into the crystal room, and Useless is useless once again. Useless, you bitch! Oh, look, he's face planted into the ground, just like his sprite. Huh, ironic. I really don't know why they give you the spare music here. I mean, I could understand if this was like a boss fight or something, but it's just soldiers. We fought already like 3 pairs of these. Oh, this is scary. Oh wait, he's not dead. Oh, well, he is now, but you know, when you play this game normally, you know, he's okay. He's at full health again, you know, or not full health, but he's at the health he was at the last battle, so it's not like it was anything surprising. Oh, he fell. Okay. We had to fight 1 more battle. Damn. And I never really understood why they said we have to run away into the crystal. I mean, really, these boss fights, or not boss fights, these forced fights, I guess you could say, aren't that hard. I haven't done any level grinding. I'm only playing with 1 character. You think that it would be more difficult. And you know, this is kind of more, I mean, we passed a couple of checkpoints, or choke points, bottlenecks, yet the crystal room is so much more expensive. Oh, plot twist, the Knights of Baron are fighting. This doesn't make sense, and we get healed! For no reason, we get healed! What? Our friends betraying us? You are restored to full health, even though, and I don't know why, for some reason I'm getting 2 turns in one fight. Maybe it's just because I'm only playing with one character and the game is being lenient on me. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It's a cutscene kill anyway, even if we do live that somehow. Oh, God. Have you any final words before I ram my spear up your ass? No! Kane, no, of all people! No, this isn't what it looks like, I swear. I wasn't trying to rape your boyfriend. I'm not gay. Why do you hesitate, Kane? And here we get Golbez, who is most likely one of the most amazing villains ever. Golbez! So you're Golbez. Wait, sorry. So you're Golbez. Cecil, I presume, never hesitated to kill Kane. Seriously. Kill him. Right now. Let me show you how it's done. No! Silent lightning bolt of doom. I'm sorry, but Golbez has the... He is a good villain. Alright? First of all, just saying this right on... He's always on your ass. 2, he's... You know... evil. He does shit that sucks. Oh, and, of course, you know, he makes your best friend fight you. Yes, next time I'm going to shove that spear up your ass. Really hard. And you're going to like it. I'm sorry, just look at Cecil's... not Cecil. Cecil. Psh, Cecil's sprite. Alright, look at Cecil's sprite. Kane was right behind him, ready to kill him off. The crystal is gone! He really is useless! Yes, I know! And now we're all gonna be pissy about it, and the girl who has the worst of all of us is not going to be depressed about it. She's going to actually cheer us up. And then Useless is like, we have no time for moping. It's time to go get Rosa and the crystals! Alright, so the game does outright tell you this, but I'm not sure if in the original it tells you this. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go to the inn and rest. We're also going to go rob the treasure vault here first, because, well, there's something here we can get. We can get spider spilk? Spittle. We're getting spider spit. We can get a demon shield here. It's the only shield other than the dark shield I think you ever get. I don't know if you ever get the shadow or whatever shield. I don't know. We're not going to... We're putting that on. We're going to sell our other shield. That's basically all that I'm going to worry about. I'm sorry. I forgot one part. We need to de-equip Yang. Now, even if you are not playing the SCC or DCC or anything like that, I still recommend de-equipping everyone but Cecil. The only reason for this is because, well, they're not going to be in our party for very much longer. Just saying. Oh, I know it's a spoiler, but... How will we go around the rescue? First, we have to get an airship. But Baron is the only kingdom that has one. Then we must go into Baron, and then I go with my German accent again. And I'm going to be stupid and say that, oh, well, they have the air, so we'll go by sea. That, all I have to know, all I have to figure out is, I mean, okay, first of all, look at where Fabul is, alright? Now look at that in comparison to Baron, and you're gonna figure that they're going to, you know, fight back, you know? I mean, honestly, you think they would fight back. I'm not sure about that one, but I'm pretty sure, you know, that if you're Baron, you're going to expect some kind of resistance or counterattack to, you know, being attacked. So you figure that, and how long it would take for you to get through that on land, you would probably expect them to be coming by water. So, I mean, knowing that information, yeah, let's go by sea. They're totally not going to wait for us there. But regardless, we go anyway, because we're dumb. And here we get to see Yang's wife, which I did not show off earlier. I'm sorry. Yang's wife is a tomboy, and yet she wears a dress and has pink hair. And, you know, I really like... I mean, one thing that I really like about Yang, I mean, I do like Yang, it's just I really don't like Yang, and we have a Australian ship captain there, is that, you know, he's actually married, you know? He's not young. He's not 16 like Cecil, or Edward, or Rydia, even though Rydia's like 9. Maybe even younger. Who knows? Are we there yet? No! Are we there yet? No! I could see Edward and Cecil getting into an argument over that. I'm seasick! I'm bored! I want to go home! Can we get a pony? No! Shut up, I'm gonna throw you overboard! What will you do when you arrive at Bern? Well, we have to go find Sid. I only hope that the man you speak of is safe. I'm useless! And no one's paying attention to me! It makes sense that he's afraid of water, you know, he's seasick. He lived in a desert his entire life. It's not surprising. Okay, sorry, he might not have lived in the desert his entire life, but he does reign over a kingdom that's in a desert, even though it's kind of destroyed at the moment. So it would be okay to understand why he would be seasick. I mean, he wouldn't probably ever be at the sea. And, you know, for some reason, I have the idea that... I have the feeling that if the ship is shaking, you're probably going to be shaking on top of it, but apparently they can just stand still. And there's a giant tentacle. It's going to be a Japanese porno. Hide Rydia! Hide her! Hide her now! Holy mackerel! The Lord of the Seas! Is that... Yes! It's Cecil! Run! Crikey! That's one of the most ferocious beasts in the entire planet! What bite, I'm dead! I'm gonna poke it with a stick! Oh, Australian Captain, I love you so. Apparently, changing course. Crikey, that's not how you change course, you blundering idiots! Ah, we're dead! Obviously, the best course of action when there's a giant sea monster in front of you is to jump into the water. Oh, poor Useless. Oh no, he fell again. You useless bastard. This is not the time to be falling on the ground. Or hitting the edge of the boat. And we get sucked in. And we died. Oh god, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. All over again! We get swallowed by a giant sea monster, and we wake up on the beach. Great. Next thing, we're going to find rock crabs, and they're going to bring our ship to us. Oh boy, where am I? Red, you're actually useful. Useless, you're very useless. And Yang, who's okay, I guess. Where is everyone? I'm all alone. Well, time to be insane. Oh, yes, Cecil, I understand what you're saying entirely, Cecil. You are badass. I know. So we get the Deathbringer, which, well, its usefulness is only for a very, very small time. I'm not joking. Other than, basically, the world map is the only time you're ever going to need in this. The Deathbringer it's very short-lived, to say the least. So, you may be wondering why I'm not buying anything. You just want to buy potions. High potions, precisely.